So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're back into doing, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to fill in the investigation to 5 similar products. I'm choosing 5. You can choose more. I wouldn't choose more than 10, but I wouldn't choose any less than 5 because you want to make sure you've got a good range of criteria to choose from. One of the things you do want to do is make sure your 5 products are distinctly different. The more different they are, so in my case I'm doing zines, so I'm going to want to have zines that have different styles of binding, different layouts, different sizes, different paper types. I want to make sure I've got some that have text and some that don't have text, so I want to have a good range so I can compare them and pick and choose criteria from each one that I want to use. So first up, these are all found online. So identification of a product. So I am going to use a zine. So I'm going to delete what I don't want. So my product's going to be a zine. And my grading system, I'm going to use 1 to 5. And I need to explain with 1 equaling low or poor and 5 equaling excellent or good or high. I'm also going to use a yellow highlighter to indicate which aspects I am considering to use in my major product. So I'm going to go through at the end and highlight different key aspects from different ones so that the marker and moderator will get a fairly clear idea of what sort of criteria, what sort of aspects are going to be kept into my major product. Alright, here we go. So sample product 1. So I'm going to go insert image. So I would have already found images off the internet. I've saved it on my desktop here. Insert. Make the size down so that it's a bit more realistic. It still needs to be big enough so you get a fair idea about it. I'm going to lower that down so all the words are on the same thing. Now these criteria up the top here, these are my criteria. You can use my criteria, no problems, but I would encourage you to strongly make criteria of your own that are unique to your product, because where I've got color here, you may not know what I mean by color. I know what I mean, but what does it mean for you? So these criteria up top here should be relating to what you want to see in a product when you're looking at it, when you're analyzing the product, and when you're comparing the products. And finally I'm going to put a total so that I've got an idea over here what it is. Alright, so that's product 1. I'm going to delete and insert product number 2. So I would have found these already online, which I have done, so it makes it fairly easy and quick to bring in. Insert pictures, put them into a simple spot. Set that one. if I didn't think there was enough diversity in my images, then I would go and find other images that have more diversity to it. So when I was looking through, I was looking deliberately, focusing on images which have a big diversity. I wanted lots of different options, because if I have more variety of options at this point, it's going to make the analysis much easier. If they're all very similar, it makes the analysis very difficult. Okay, my last one. There we go. Alright. So here we go. So now I'm going to use my 1 to 5 rating up here. So we got 1 is poor, so appearance, I think this is probably around a 2. It's pretty poor. Color, yeah, it's 2. Size is good though. I like the size. Print medium, it's probably okay. Binding style, it's probably very strong, but it's not what I'm looking for, so I'm going to give it a 3. Printing process, looks like it's probably been printed, commercially printed. So I would want to have it so it was not commercially printed. And I could change these up and put words in here instead of numbers or ticks and crosses. Printing process, I'm going to put that down as about a 3. Durability, probably a 3. Cost, well, if it's commercial, it's going to be about a 3. So appearance, I'm going to give this one about a 3 because I like the colour in it, but I also like that it's got text in there. Cost is probably about the same as the one above. The size is pretty good. Print medium, I think, is a little better than the other one, so I'm going to give it a 4. Binding style is same as the one above, 3. Printing process, probably about a 3. Durability, yep. And cost is probably, looks like it's about the same. Okay. I reckon it might be a little bit lower. I'm going to put them down a bit lower because they are commercially printed, and that would be a higher cost to me. Okay, so appearance. I really like this appearance because it goes back to my design brief of being handcrafted. It looks a bit that way, so of course I like that. Color, well, it's monochrome. I'm going to go 3. It's monochrome, but I want to have a combination of monochrome and color. Size is really good. I like size. Print medium, it looks okay, about a 3, maybe a 3. Binding style, well, it's a fold out one, so it's really simple and easy, so I reckon I like that binding style. It's an option. Printing process, probably being done at home, so I reckon it's going to score pretty high for the printing process being done at home. Let's make it 5. Durability, now I think probably durability looks a bit on the low side, so I'm going to put 2 as a durability. Cost is going to be pretty good. I reckon it'd be fairly cheap to make. So cost for me means cheap. Okay, so appearance on this one, I really like the appearance of this, especially the binding on there. So I'm going to put that as a 5. The colour, yeah, I like the use of colour on this one, so I'm going to go about 4. Size looks good, 5. Print medium, it looks a bit shiny to me. I would have liked something a bit more textural to it, a bit more, yeah, handcrafted. So I'm going to say it was about a 4. Binding style, I love the binding style on this one, 5. It's amazing. Print process, probably paid for, so about a 3 or a 2. Durability looks high, so I'm going to give that a rank 4. And cost, I think they'd be fairly expensive to produce, so I'm going to give that a low grading for that. What attracted me to this one was the cover page. I really like the style of the cover page. So appearance is 4. because I like the binding style better than the other one. We've got color, black and white, so it's going to be about a 3. Size looks good. I like the size. Print medium. I actually like the print medium. It looks a bit more textural than the one above it, so I'm going to give that a 5. Binding style, not a fan, so binding style is going to go back to about a 3. My print process, I reckon that could have been done at home, maybe done commercially, hard to tell. I'm going to give it a 3. Durability, it looks quite durable, so I'm going to give that about a 4. And cost production, probably about a 3. So you can see that I've now got a series of numbers. I'm just going to make this a little nicer by going to my layout and put them in the middle of the cells. That just makes it a bit neater looking. Alright, my totals, so running the total across here, 2, 4, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23, 3, 5, 10, 14, 17, 20, 25, 4, 7, 12, 15, 20, 25, 27, 32, 5, 10, 15, 19, 23, 25, 29, 31, 4, so 5 and 10, 17, 20, 27, 30. And let's make these ones the same as the other ones. Alright. So we've got our total there. You can see that between these two, there's lots of things in these 3 I really like, not so much in these ones. And that's probably going to be borne out. So now I'm going to go back into my design, go into my shading, go yellow. Yep. So size is good on all of them. So they look about A5 size. Cost of printing, not too much from up there. Okay, binding style, I really like this binding style here and here, so I think I'm going to make that one no color. I like the cover page, so appearance of this one is good and appearance of this one is good. Print material, printing process, yep, home printing. Alright, durability, yep, something along the same lines as this and or this one. And cost is going to be like that one. Alright, so you can see straight away I've now got, if I zoom out, we can start to see very quickly what criteria I'm picking at. I'm now going to make some recommendations. So let's go view page width again, recommendations. So from my table above, list of key features. Below, I'm going to just make dot points. So A5 size, textured papers, question mark possibly, or a canvas, no, not sure. Okay, so possibility, I'm going to have hand stitch. Binding, going to have of color and monochrome images. It's going to, all images will have some text. Short story, camera data, and location. So that's what's going to be for each text. I'm going to have that little description, which I think I like. Anything up here? Oh, yep. So I'm going to do print on cost $15. Alright. And you might have decided up here, instead of using number scale, to use a description. Now you can put words in here instead of what I've done here. And then that would be fine too. So you could use words like cheap, durability, good, printing process, home or commercial. So I'll do an example. So here, appearance, you might say is good. I'm just going to change these, layout, text direction, okay, color, chrome, size A5, print medium, paper, binding style, glued, printing process, durability, medium, cost about $10. So you can see here how you could go through and have descriptions here instead of numbers. Choice is yours. Just make sure you make it very clear up here what you're doing and why you're doing it. So you don't have to use numbers like I have. You can most definitely use words, and then again you'd highlight the key features on your product. Alright, so moving right along, we've made our recommendations. That's the end of that task. So in our next tutorial we'll move on to showing you what sort of tests we should do to test different papers to know what we're going to print it on. So we've got the ideas of what we would like up here. Now we're going to test specific features, and in that tutorial will be next week. Till then, cheers guys.